Okay, this is very cool. Beautiful. Oh. And it smells like incense. It smells like jasmine in the box. Wow, okay, this is so beautiful. Hello, Cyborg. Oh, cool. There's some little bits. The charging holder up there. Really smells like jasmine. And then there's this. Oh, this is for the charging dock and connecting user manual. Cool. Some little stickers in there too. And the charger. Decode the signs of your sleep and recovery. I'm so excited for this. Ring. That is so beautiful. Okay, put it on. Oh, that is so pretty. Let's set it up. So we already did a little unboxing to show you what was in here, and I'm just downloading the app on my phone. Just there. This is the app. It's downloading. The ring is so beautiful. Like, I'm actually so impressed with it. Ooh. I'm so impressed with it. I think it actually looks really good. Like, it doesn't look like a sports thing. And I think the other colors also make it like unisex, so it doesn't feel like it's only a feminine thing. I also love how this box smells. It smells so nice. Like, I'm very surprised. Okay, now let's have a little look here. Get wired. Okay, so I've taken all the pieces out of the box. This is the little charger. This bit. You just pop it on like that. It clicks into place because there's a flat side on the ring. So this is how it will sit on its charger, which I think is so cute actually. USB-C on one side, and I'm assuming this is going to be the cord. Yes, and it's a braided cord, which I actually really like. USB-C to USB-C cord. Okay, so the user manual in here. How to charge your Ultrahuman ring. Connect the USB cable to your charging dock, plug the other end into a power source. Ring charger's LED light will turn purple once the charger is powered on. Align your ring in the correct orientation, place it on the dock. The LED light starts blinking white to indicate your ring is charging. Tip: to place the ring correctly on the charging dock, align the ring in the correct orientation with the LED light while placing it on the charging dock. Ensure that the embossed pattern aligns with the LED light. Will the Ultrahuman text and logo face upwards. So that's a little how to charge. Getting started. Okay, download the Ultrahuman app, which I have done. Place the ring charging dock into a power source with the help of USB-C to C charging cable. Okay, back with the cable. Okay, so I'm just plugging this into power. Little purple light, and then pop the ring on. The LED light on the charging dock will turn purple to indicate it's ready for charging. Now place your Ultra ring on white LED light. The charging dock will blink to indicate the ring is charging properly. Charge the ring for at least 30 minutes before pairing it with the app. Let the ring remain on the charging dock while pairing. Before pairing, ensure your mobile device Bluetooth is switched on if you're an Android. Additionally, switch on your location services for your device settings. Next, launch the app, navigate the ring tab, tap connect to the ring. On the next screen, tap continue. The app will automatically scan for your ring and pair it. Once your ring is connected successfully, you'll see a screen confirming the paired ring. Finally, hit the start my journey. So that's everything that's in the getting started. So I'll let this charge for a while. Just gonna have a little look in the user manual. Either hand at all times. We recommend wearing the ring on the index, middle, or ring finger. 7 to 14 days to calibrate. To establish a baseline, you must undergo a recalibration period. Fully charged ring can last up to 6 days. It takes 2 to 3 hours to completely charge the ring. We recommend charging with the charging dock provided with the ring. Avoid charging the ring with fast chargers or third-party chargers as they may impact the battery life. That's everything that's in the little set of manuals. So I'm gonna let the ring charge for about half an hour now, just like the instructions say. It's been half an hour now. The ring is green on top. It's a little green light. So what I'm gonna do, leave it connected to the charger, open the app. I'm gonna record this for you guys. I'll put it just here on the screen so you can see exactly what I'm doing on the phone. Okay, we're in. So what I'm gonna do is click connect ring, and I'm gonna log in with Google. It says plug the ring charging dock into a power source. Continue. The LED on charger will turn purple. Place the ring on the charger. Charge before you pair. Okay. Allow Bluetooth. Bionic gold size 8, that's me. Start my journey. Pair. Tell us your body weight. How tall are you? Enter your date of birth. Female, medium activity. Welcome to Ultrahuman. Continue. Dive deep, worry free. Water resistant to up to 330 feet. Revel in beachside frolic or dive into the pool. The ring is just as at home in water or as it is on land. Wake up to your sleep insights. Resting heart rate, restfulness, creating comprehensive picture of your sleep quality. Listen to your body clock. Intricate interplay between stimulus such as light exposure, food or exercise mapped to a shift in your body's circadian rhythm. Here's to more active you. Movement index is designed to keep you moving with optimal glucose metabolism and to increase your non-exercise energy usage. Maximize recovery, HRV insights. Amazing. Okay, so I don't have any data yet, obviously, because I haven't worn it yet. It takes about 7 days, it said, to kind of set itself up with all the recommendations. So I'm going to come back to you guys after I have worn the ring for a week and tell you if there's any insights I can show you on the app. Okay, I'm going to pop the ring on. Fits nicely. I did wear the sizing kit ring, the size 8, for about a week actually while I was waiting for this ring to come, so I get used to wearing a ring on this finger. So I think it looks so cute. I know you can't really see it in this light, but it is beautiful. So very comfortable on the ring. It's, my hands are, I went with a size 8 because it fits on nicely now, but then when my hands swell, when I get hot and things like that, it still fits and still is comfortable and still comes off, but isn't moving around. So there you go, size 8. Anything that I can tell you that is different, so I have a Garmin watch, which I think I may have done a video on previously. I love my Garmin watch. I've been wearing this watch for, I think, about 5 years now, maybe 6. I did have an Apple Watch before that, but I do think that the Garmin watch is just kind of better than the Apple Watch, even though I am an Apple girly. However, I'm going to wear both. I'm going to have the watch on my left wrist and the ring on my right middle finger, and I will give you an update in a week on the different types of data that they both collect, how they have compared when they've collected the data, and then if there's anything different about the ring. And then I'm going to give you another update, I think, a little further in the future after a week. Guys, I am back. It's been 2 weeks that I've been using the Ultrahuman Air Ring in gold. I know you just saw this, but it's been 2 weeks for me, so I've got to remind myself. So I wanted to come back to you with some data and some information. So it's been very interesting using my ring. I'm using it, I'm wearing it every single day. A hot tip for you, if you get one, is when I have a shower in the morning, I just pop it on charge and then it stays charged all the time. It has been, like, the battery life is fantastic. It has a couple of different modes, so I have it on turbo mode at the moment because that checks my stress rhythm all day long, which is like part of one of the reasons I like it. You can have it on other settings, like you can have it on chill mode, which is power efficient, so it just doesn't track, just doesn't have all the data tracking all the time. And then you can have it on critical battery mode, which is just to like get by if it's about to die. But I found the battery to be really, really good on it, especially when I'm just popping it on for my shower in the morning. Then it's back at 100%. It's only really gotten down to like about 80% battery, so it's been fantastic. This is the page. I'll screen record for you guys so that you can see what I'm looking at while we talk about it. So I'm going to put it here. So some of the things I'm really enjoying, the blue light tolerant phase. I'm just going to open it on here. It tracks your screen time like with your iPhone. I assume it does it with Androids as well. And it'll start to tell you when you should stop looking at light, when, you know, the period in the morning, like it gives you a 15-minute timer, and the timer's on the screen saying, don't look at me now. So you can like that. Then I usually just get up and I ignore it for a while, and I'm like, oh, how long have I got left? So that then I can wake up more easily and without the blue light in my eyes immediately. So I think that's a really good feature. It also shows me what time. It gives me a notification like, hey, start to wind down now so you can go to sleep, which I really like. The notifications are so helpful. So that's the screen time function. The UV exposure function, very interesting one, trying to increase my vitamin D amount by being in the sun, you know, just a normal amount. It gives me a rating. It checks the UV like for the area that I live in. When I go outside, like if I go for a walk outside or something, it will have a notification that said, did you go outside? And it's a yes or no, and there's the times there, and then it'll record the amount of time you spent exposed to UV, which is very interesting, I think. You can also manually add it as well if it doesn't pop up. The sleep, the sleep stuff, there's a lot in here, a lot of information about sleeping, the sleep cycles that it keeps track of, your heart rate variability, your morning alertness, tosses and turning during sleep, which I'm often toss and turning, and I'm seeing literally just how many times I am tossing and turning, my skin temperature during the night, and I have been using the fan a bit more because I've been getting hot, so my watch is reflecting that I am getting hot. The sleep, you can add little tags in there as well. I'll just click on this for you. You can add tags as well about why, like what affected your sleep. There's many options in there about, you know, alcohol, abdominal pain, doctor visit, riding, cold shower, outdoor day, no caffeine, red light therapy, ashwagandha, fatigue, prebiotic, dancing, diarrhea, scotch, deep tissue massage. There's heaps and heaps and heaps of tags you can put on there to keep track of why you maybe didn't have good sleep or why you did have a good sleep, which I think is also really good, because then you can look at the data yourself and see what is affecting your sleep in good ways and bad ways in the future. So I think the sleep thing is great. It has a recovery section, which is based off your skin temperature, your heart rate over the last week, your stress rhythm, and your sleep, and then it gives you a score about how dynamic your recovery has been. And I can definitely see when I've had a stressful day at work, how that then affects my sleep or my heart rate or my stress rhythm, and then the things that I need to do in order to like bring myself down before, like wind down before bed, like doing breathing exercises or like trying to calm my brain down, going for a walk, etc., things like that. I can see when I need it. It's given me an ultra age, so it says 28, which is 1 year older than I am. It hasn't given me a brain age yet because that takes a little bit longer to do, but it has given me a pulse age based on wearing the ring recently. It tracks my sleep debt, which I think is a fantastic feature. Right now I'm in the green, go me, but during the week I was not. So it says I've got minus a 24-minute sleep debt. It tells me what time I should be going to bed and how long I should be sleeping for as well. Oh, the smart alarm. We're up to the smart alarm. Okay, so I've chosen for the smart alarm to go off when I reach a sleep score of 80. Now, I have been reaching my sleep score most of the time. My alarm goes off once I reach the score, or you can, there's also a setting, it goes off once I reach my sleep score, or it'll go off when you've set it to go off, like the latest time it can go off. So when it goes off, it has this lovely sound. It's not intense or like the sound is really good. It starts low as well and builds up. So I really like the wake me up. I really like the wake me up smart alarm. I'm looking at the data in here. It tells me when it's used the scientific timing used. You do have to have the app running in the background, like you have to have your phone nearby while you're sleeping and wearing the ring, obviously, for this to work. And then it tells me when it's used the fallback timing. So if my phone wasn't connected, then it'll use the fallback timing, or if I don't reach my sleep score, it will also use the fallback timing. You can set it to be Monday to Friday or on the weekends, or you can have different alarms for different days as well. The stress rhythm, ooh, I'm stimulated right now. It's been pretty good. It shows you when you're stressed, stimulated, relaxed, or doing activity or sympathetic activation. Tracks you all throughout the day and night, and then gives you different phases. So that's at the bottom here, the breakdown of the phases. For the most part, I've been relaxed, which is fantastic because that's something I've been working on. But it's very interesting. You can also do breath work through the ring as well, and that'll pop up when you're extremely stressed. My movement. Now, I haven't done anything really this morning, so there's not really any steps. I haven't really been active or done anything because it's the first thing I'm doing for the day is this. So this is showing me the amount of steps that I should be doing, which is, it's marked me at 11,000. The amount of calories that I have burnt so far, the timing and frequency of my activity, and my workout frequency. So throughout the week, I have been doing my Pilates. I've been going for walks. So you can see on the top there, if I slide, it tells me what days I've made it to my 100%. So made it to my steps, done enough active hours or active minutes, burnt enough calories, etc. So it's really handy to be able to keep track of that just from the ring. It automatically picks up your workouts as well, although you can choose it in the app. So I can choose with the little plus here, I can choose a workout, and then it tells me that it's going to take up more ring battery that if I put the workout on, but I will. So, you know, there's a bunch of different options. You can choose it, and then it just starts, and then it records your heart rate and the time, and then you just end it when you're finished. Or you can just do the activity, and it will automatically pick up that you're doing some kind of exercise, and then it'll say, hey, did you go for a walk? Or hey, did you do this? And you'll say yes or no, and then you can update you know, the timings or the type of activity in the app, which I think is really handy. My social jet lag this week. So this took a little while to calibrate as well. It says 19 minutes. So it says I'm a consistent sleeper this week. Again, something I've been really working on tracking with the app. Last week it said I was 45 minutes behind. So it said I had a social jet lag of 45 minutes. So my brain, I would wake up and my brain would think it's in one time zone and my body would think it's in another. So now we're getting closer. We're closing that gap there with only 19 minutes delay. My circadian rhythm is still calculating, but it is like halfway. My movement target and my goals, it does send me a message at golden hour and say, hey, it's golden hour. It's very relaxing to go for a walk during golden hour. I just love the notifications, okay? They feel very positive and helpful. And I do get notifications sometimes that's like, hey, time to get moving, like the watch does, but it only does it when I actually haven't been doing any movement, not just like every hour. So very much enjoying that. The caffeine window. Now, I think I said already at the beginning of this video that I was very interested in the caffeine window. Now, it gives me a score based on how well I've slept, my heart rate, my body temperature, etc. And it calculates it based off the weeks, based off the previous data. So today, what it's saying to me is I woke up 7:44. It says, do not have caffeine for the first 2 hours while you're awake, because if you do, you'll have a crash in the afternoon around 3 or 4 o'clock. And I believe it because I have stopped having caffeine straight away. Like as soon as I wake up, I've been having my breakfast, I've been waiting the 2 hours and then not having it until the time that it tells me to have it. So 9:44 for today, which is now, so I can have some caffeine. I can also tag what I've had, log my caffeine. I have this button, and there's a bunch of options. There's heaps and heaps of options in here of what you can, like it's what it's already got in there, or you can set your own ones in there. So I've got 3 at the top there that I have regularly. So I just would choose that, and then it puts a little caffeine, like a coffee cup emoji at the top there. That says how much caffeine you've had. Now, it recommends I don't have more than 400 milligrams. Usually I have somewhere between 100 to maybe 200, so I'm not really having that much. It also gives me a cutoff time that says you cannot have caffeine after this time because you will crash or you will have a bad sleep. And again, I'm believing it because I've stopped having caffeine after that time, the time that it tells me each day, because it does vary slightly. It also varies based on your sleep. So if you have really good sleep and you're really like you're getting that deep sleep, you have a bigger window that you can have caffeine, that your body will be able to process it. When you sleep, when you have bad sleep, you won't be able to process it all, so you shouldn't have it after a certain time. So the caffeine window is one of my favorite features. I'm very, very happy about this and the data that I'm getting from this. And again, like I said, you can add in your own tags with what caffeine you've been having, how much caffeine is in it, like what drinks you've been having that have caffeine in it. And then you can go back and look at the data and see, is this why I'm sleeping bad, or is this why I'm crashing in the afternoon, or is, you know, that specific one is maybe not great for me, or something like that. You can look at the data yourself. Another great feature down the bottom here is that it tells you, based on the time of day, what caffeine you should or could have. So if I slide the timer here, the caffeine amount drops like as we go closer and closer to the end of the day. Now I've passed my caffeine window. It's got things like golden milk with turmeric, licorice root tea, lavender tea, warm milk, you know, all these sort of teas that are not got caffeine in them. Anyway, I just think that's so interesting. And in the morning it has different ones: bone broth, aloe vera juice, coconut water, apple cider vinegar and water, hibiscus tea, lemon water, things like that early in the morning. Love the caffeine window, one of my favorite features. Now the brain waste clearance, I'm not too well versed in what this is actually looking for. It is about your sleep and how well you've slept and how much your brain has been able to clear waste out of the brain, but I really don't quite understand how that works or what that necessarily means. I think it just means you've had a good sleep, so your body should be well rested. But the information is in there if you want to look further into that. Then there is the quick start breathwork or the workouts. You can do zones where you can share scores with your friends. Like if your other friends have the ring, I'm happy to share with people if you want to comment if you've got one. And then it has the individual markers down the bottom, which is your heart rate, your cardio age, your temperature deviations, and your goals. Now, I didn't set any of these goals, but you can update them or change them. So the goals that are currently in there, there's 4 sleep goals: sleeping early, waking up early, sleep duration, and sleep cycles, and then movement goals as well. So you can also see each day how you've done on those goals. So if I go back to yesterday. Now, if I go back to yesterday, I can see the timeline of my day. So I got a notification at 5:42 that said time to move. And then I got a phase delay window starting soon, which is telling me that bright light exposure is not good. So start to wind down on the bright light there. I did an outdoor walk at 3:05 and I got a 1:55 notification saying I earned extra caffeine flexibility because of my recovery the night before. 9 a.m. Pilates as well. And you can add in your own activity. You can log your food, you can do breath work, you can do activities in there and keep a track of everything all in one place, which I really, really like. All in all, I 100% recommend the ring. I really enjoyed using it. Now, I'll be totally transparent with you guys. I did get sent this ring for free from Ultrahuman to do a review and give it a go. I do have a friend who has an Aura ring and she has the gold one as well. She just got it a few months ago. So we're going to do a comparison video for you guys to see what is the difference between the two, which one is better, what has the better features, and which one is more cost efficient for you. If I haven't said it yet, I do have a discount code in the link below. You get 10% off. You get sent a free ring sizing kit so that you can get the right size. I have a size 8 just for reference. I have a size 8. You wear it for a couple of days, you send back the size you want to get, and then they send it to you. Now it came quite quickly once I sent back when I sent back my size. I think it only took about a week. The tracking is really good. It gives you very detailed information of when it's coming, where it is right then. So I think that's also fantastic. Customer service has been really fantastic. You can add on subscriptions to it if you like. There's 2, I think, on there, 3 subscriptions you can choose. One is a like a period flow tracker sort of thing, but it's a paid one. I think it's $3.99 a month. You can add that on. You can purchase a whole year or 2 years worth, which is actually a little bit cheaper. I didn't bother getting that. There is a free one on there, but there is a paid option as well. There's many trackers like I showed at the beginning, and then there's 2 that are connected to other companies if you specifically need those things, I think for diabetes and something about heart tracking, that do also have paid subscriptions. I did not purchase any paid subscriptions, but they're the only 3 that you have. You can also get a warranty, I think it's about $50, I want to say, $30, $50, and it is just in case anything happens to the ring. Now, again, nothing's happened to my ring. I wear it all the time. I wear it most of the day. The only time I'm really taking it off is when I am in the shower, just so I can charge it. But you can also use it for swimming, or you can use it in the shower. It can get wet. I do the dishes with it on. It's had no issues with it. 100% recommend, and I will be purchasing some of these for some family members for Christmas. So like I said, if you want one, if you're interested, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I can answer them for you. There is a discount code there. You'll get 10% off. I will get a little something, I don't even know how much, but any discount is a good discount for you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video where we do a comparison with the Ultrahuman and the Aura. Bye.